Monday motivation, beautiful day of the week. Another chance to start again. Now, before I get to today's topic, there is a brother that is trending, brother pastor, calls people out, even calls their names, would say, Bani must stop doing this. And then he'll start by saying, Ujesu Uti. I don't know if you guys have seen, but yeah, South Africa is a very interesting one. But the reason why I mentioned the guy is that he picked on one of my favorite people that I happen to know. Me and I know each other. And I think she's going to laugh at this, said this particular celebrity must actually start dressing up properly. Ujesu Uti. I'm not gonna mention her, but you'll see what I'm talking about. She must dress up properly. Nonetheless, so I've changed the tune of my Monday morning, just like this brother. So I know a lot of you've got problems that you suffer with, and I thought those that I know that I can help solve, I've got knowledge of some of these things. Yeah, I've workshopped through my previous life, as human being specialist. That's what I call myself, in my previous life, or either through personal development programs that I specialize with. So I thought, it's fine. Let me, let me share some of this knowledge. Anyways, so today, my theme today is I'm going to talk to these people who talk and plan and do nothing. Now, the theme for my theme for my Monday motivation today is stop talking, start doing. This is actually the title of a book, which I'm going to recommend, and I'll tell you to read it. That's the interesting part. All right, before, that only comes at the end. But the point here is you must stop talking and start doing, because guess what? The difference between a dream and a goal is what? Is a deadline. You understand? So you can dream however you like, you can keep planning however you like. Until you start doing, nothing is going to happen. And here are the 10 key lessons from this book that I'd like to share with you guys, so that it helps those who must stop talking and start doing. Action is everything. The results only come from action. Number one, it says action is key. So we're starting from the back. Okay, action is key. And look at this is normally how it works. It starts with a dream. You dream, and then this dream it becomes a goal when you start putting a timeline into it and you start breaking it down. Then you have to compile the learnings. You need to become somebody. You need to know certain things, learn things in order for you to achieve that dream, and then you can plan how you're going to do it. And normally it's like what you're going to learn, who are you going to involve, that whole plan, until once you have that concrete plan in your hand, it doesn't need to be perfect. Then you start doing it. It starts happening, you start doing it. All right, so action is key. That is very important, because whatever that you do, you can plan, you can write it down, you can do this up until you start doing, it is not going to happen. You are going nowhere. You're just holding that perfect plan in your hand. So it starts with a dream. You'll have this dream and say, I have this dream of doing this, whatever your dream is. Now, a dream is nothing but a dream, because a dream, remember, it needs to be bigger than you. It scares you. You don't even know how you'll achieve it. You might not even achieve it, all right, in your lifetime. But then, in order for you to achieve it, to get closer to it, to work towards it, what do? You need to do the second thing. You need to set clear goals. Clear but smart goals. What is a dream? Just the goal with a timeline. Now to say this big chunk, this elephant, this I'm going to eat it. Bit by bit, you put timeline, these are the steps that I'm going to take, but that's my goal. Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic with timeline. Alright, so that's the second thing that you need to do in order to get closer, to start getting closer to action. Once we have that goal, now just remember, do not wait for a perfect plan. When you break it down, everything must be perfect. No, perfectionism will kill you. Progress is key. You need to start somewhere, so that progress is key. So you need to embrace the imperfection. You need to focus on progress rather than something being perfect. All right. Now, the fourth one, which is very important, you need to develop a plan. This plan comes with the first is that who do you need to become? What do you need to learn? Okay. So if you are starting a business, is that you now need to stay away from myths and booms about love. Unless if your business is about love, you need to focus on the business books. What do I need to learn? You need to look at, close those gaps that you have. It's like, I don't understand finances. Watch videos about finances. Learn about finances, the core principles. Listen to things about finances. You go into business and you don't even know what the GDP of the country is. You don't even know how it's calculated. You don't even understand how the markets work. You don't have the industry knowledge. That's part of your plan. It's exactly what you do. Now, this is like a roadmap to say, this is what I'm going to learn as part of my plan. And as part of your plan as well, this is what I'm going to learn. These are the people who will be part of it. You know how you're going to move. When you have a plan, remember, a plan is like when you drive to Cape Town from Johannesburg. The plan is like, I'm going to take N1. I know I will stop here after every 2 hours to do this. The same applies with your plan. It needs to be as straightforward as that. Now, very important, you need to then prioritize your time, what you are doing with your time. And your time should be working your plan. These things need to come first if you want to get any closer to your dream, if you want to take action and achieve whatever you are set out to do. You cannot be prioritizing time and blaming people that Zvani came here and I ended up not doing this because I was spending time with them. Prioritizing is very, very important. You need to know what comes first and then allocate time accordingly so that you can get to the desired results, because otherwise you're just going to blame people. The sixth thing is that overcoming that fear of failure. We spoke about it. Remember, when you try something, it doesn't work, you go evaluate it and say, oh, I made a mistake here. Just go plan better. Now you restart this thing with experience, knowing better. You've done it before, so you should do it better. You can't do the same thing and fail again. And remember, failure is just an opportunity for you to grow and develop, the opportunity for you to learn. It may feel horrible when it happens, but it's not the end of it. It doesn't stop there. So it should not kill you. You say, okay, and here, that was a setback. Fine. Let's recoup and let's get up, and move on from this failure better now, because you know better. Because you've done it and you failed, right? And then number 7, very important. It's cold up there. Being alone, it's cold and lonely up there. Don't let that happen. Seek support. Allow people to be part of your support. I'm surprised that there are people who are in business who don't have coaches, who don't have mentors. Hey, listen here. I'm telling you right now, I pay 6 figures for those people, and there are those that I can ask for free. Bought a franchise, had a franchise coach. In business, I've got business coach, I've got a mentor, I've got a life coach, I've got all these coaches that help me. Seek support. Do that. I've got my own lawyer legally, I'm telling you. I've got my own lawyer, I've got my pastor that I go to. All these different parts of my life, I've got that. Now, so the support system that you need to have. And I'm also there to many people. I don't know, my people who are close to me, they know. They call me, we will sit, I'll allocate time even in the middle of the night, because I know these are people who have entrusted me to hold them accountable. So once we have that agreement, I even hold them accountable, give them business advices, help them to travel this journey. So find yourself those people who believe in you. If I don't know you, I can't vouch for you, I'm not going to give you that opportunity. I first need to know you. That's why if you come to me and say, can you help me with my business? I'll first send you certain information that I need to get to know you. If you don't send me the information, I'll never be your mentor. I need to first formulate and see what is happening. All right. So seek support, put what you call a power team for yourself. This power team will help you navigate this hard life that we are looking at. Okay. And then number 8, it says, take small steps. People say baby steps. I was talking from my best friend the other day, and this person was saying, take baby steps. And I said, why do you take your baby steps when you're an adult? It doesn't work that way. You take adult steps. You can take small steps, but don't take baby steps. You're an adult. Babies are the ones who take baby steps. Now just break things down and get clarity, and then you can take small steps, but not baby steps as an adult. Baby steps are for babies. All right. Very important. Now, as you are walking the journey, you know what? In order to encourage yourself, celebrate your milestones. A big win is just an accumulation of small wins. When you realize I win, because when you fall, you learn. When you win, you must celebrate, pop that champagne and say, you know what? Yes, we've won. We've added one into this. Now we've got money. We've got one client here, or whatever that it is. I've studied 5 chapters before my exam. Celebrate those wins that you have, no matter how small they are. They give you motivation, and then what you can do, you can create a streak of wins, small wins that you celebrate, that will accumulate into one big win. And then the 10th one and the last one, you just keep moving forward. Whether you fall, you learn, you get up, you just keep moving forward. Backward is not where you go. You don't quit. You just keep going. All right. So I hope now you have learned how to actually stop talking and start doing. Be in the game. Move. Get things done. All right. When you are in the field, you can't go and ask a soccer coach to give you an advice when you are not playing soccer. You need to be in the field. All right. Get kicked in the field. Then you can ask for help. Get in the field. Get kicked. Get moving in there. Now, to close the Monday motivation, your book recommendation. I did say that the theme is, fun enough, is actually the title of the book that says Stop Talking and Start Doing, by the author called Richard Newton. Okay, it's actually 2 authors. It's Shah Wasmund and Richard Newton. So you can get yourself this book actually, but these are the lessons actually from out of this book that I just shared with you. Start moving, stop talking, and start doing. So I hope you get into action, and people with action get results. All right. That's your Monday motivation. Dr. TP. Cheers.